Men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball from long range. Can't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Young, driving in, lays it up and banks it in.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Now, here's Ball. The deep three from Levine. Vucevic finds Levine. And the jam by Levine.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Dishes it to Capella. The pass to Bogdanovic. Driving the lane. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovic as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
There's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
When they go up-tempo and push the action, they are speaking Zach LaVine's language.
Young taking his time here. Hunter on the wing. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Young's shot is off. Poked loose. Stolen by Collins. Passes it to Williams. Stolen by Collins. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on Zach LaVine.
Using his athleticism on that drive, Bogdanovic forcing the D to foul him.
And so Bogdanovic kills both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Ball against Young. Ball dishes to Levine. He feeds it to Vucevic. Yep, that one goes in there.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Young passes to Capella. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Ball finds DeRozan. Outside Williams. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Young passes to Capella. Here's Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Levine. That one wide left.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Offensive rebound. Collins, good.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Ball feeling it out a bit. 1:12 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Stolen by Collins. Here's Hunter. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Collins. Second shot opportunity. Here's Capella. Pass to Hunter. And at last, they get one to fall.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
Ball, the pass to Levine. And again, Chicago, no good. Taken away by Williams. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. That's tipped and stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. It's stolen by DeRozan. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
I expect this from Zach LaVine to put on a show at the rim. Defense should have seen that coming.
Young in the corner. Just 3 on the clock, and the layup is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And no good that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. DeRozan, and the rejection by Collins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Ball against Young. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Here's DeRozan.
Solid contest from Hunter, using his length to his advantage on the defensive end.
Young finds Hunter. DeRozan with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Shot by Collins, no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player. Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Young with the ball. To the middle. Collins, good. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Now the pass to DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Ball. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. And Young, here we go. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 6.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Ball kicks to Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Chicago trailing here. Levine for 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shots good from Young.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Trae Young. DeRozan scanning the floor. Now Levine. He has 6. Good work there as it goes.
In the mid-range area, the big vertical helps Zach LaVine get a clean look no matter who's around.
Now here's Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes it inside. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. DeRozan passes to Williams. The offensive rebound. And it's Vucevic missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Takes the 3. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Levine. He's got 8. Goes up the baseline. Okongwu grabs the board.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Ball dishes to Levine. Can they get it? It doesn't go for him. And so we conclude the first half. It's
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't. And that's a...
And for those of you just tuning in,
continue to dominate to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
the Hawks leading by 9. On the wings, Furter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
And Huerter, that's it to go.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Green kicks to Bradley. Outside, Jones. Bradley passes to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Johnson. Back to Jones. At the elbow, it's Bradley. Outside, Jones. Back to Bradley. A second chance effort. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Williams gets the bucket.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
outside, White. Knocks down the three ball. White's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Here's Herter, guarded by Green. Herter passes to Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williams has got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Green taking his time here. And Johnson now top of the key. White dishes to Bradley. They kick it out to Green. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for Green. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And that one drops. Williams has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside DeRozan. And the 3 off target.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Gallinari. Back to Herter. Outside Williams. Driving to the basket. Count it. Good. He's got 10.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Out to the right wing. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Caruso, the pass to Bradley. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
White against Williams. Pass to Okongwu. Left side Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be in DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. Williams comes in for Derek Jones. Beans checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Here's Herter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Herter's got 7 points in the game.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herter off the catch.
Here's Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Williams. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. Banked in off the glass.
Shooting at a high clip. He's found ways to get quality looks.
Levine finds Vucevic. Back to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Puts the body control on full display. Levine's good at adjusting to contact.
Bulls shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Stolen by Levine. Two on the clock, and he sinks the layup. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
Beautiful play when it comes to explosive dribble moves. Levine makes it happen.
And so it's Atlanta with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at center. Young against Ball. Here's Young. To the inside. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Back to Levine. From deep. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute played. The pass to Capella. Collins kicks to Young. 4 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Ball from long range.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Young. Dives to the hoop. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And Levine with the slam.
So fluid, so smooth. Levine breaking ankles out here.
Young outside. He kicks it to Capella. Young up top. He's covered by Ball. Young passes to Capella. And the shot goes in. And the Hawks lead by 11.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Here's Vucevic, and Capella sends it back. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Shot's good from Young.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Williams. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
I love how hard Capella works on defense. Doesn't want to give up anything easy.
Young with the ball. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Now Collins. Lock at 6. Bogdanovich finds Young. From deep. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, Chicago grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From deep. Again, Young missing. Rosen dishes to Vucevic. Williams double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Chicago has possession. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Capella against Levine. Kicks it to Vucevic to end the cold streak. And the Bulls with another miss. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Heat taking on the Hawks. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to Allie.
Thank you, Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Adebayo finds Lowry. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Capella got a chance to get it off. No good there. And Miami the other way now. For 3, Robinson. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot. And Bam does such a great job of it.
Collins inside. He's against Tucker. Off target at the rim. Now here's Butler. Hunter covering. Pass to Adebayo. Six on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. First quarter at about a minute and a half in. Young finds Bogdanovich. And he's going for the oop here. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off. And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Butler into the lane, and the layup is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Heat. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Capella, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Miami's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Tucker. Here's Butler. They grab their own miss. For 3, Lowry. And the Heat, another 3.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He could shoot it, he could put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off. And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to start. Young against Lowry. Looking to win the run. The shot misses. Now the Heat take it the other way. And he's going for the lob. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. Collins outside. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Young, the pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Pass to Butler. Drives to the hoop. Atlanta with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Hunter finds Young. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's good for 2.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself. And he can get to the rim.
Young against Lowry. Tucker inside. Butler deflected. And here they come. Young from long range hits a 3-pointer. Young's got 5.
Such a quick thinker in those spots. Trae Young has a knack for knowing where to get to.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat leading by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we... And one of the league's best at drawing charges, Kyle Lowry.
It's a real-life momentum shift.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And let's take a look at Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at small forward.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Pass to Hunter. Over Butler. That one is off, and it's Miami the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Lowry outside. Here's Robinson, defended by Bogdanovich. And here's Tucker. His first shot coming late. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Lowry with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Just 4 to shoot. Adebayo passes to Robinson.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
Pass to Capella. Over to the wing. Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Kept alive. The kick out to Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Young finds Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. To the inside, Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
And without Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
1:44 left to play in the second quarter. And Young, here we go. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now here's Lowry. Stolen by Young. To the paint. Here's Collins. No, stop it! And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Down low. Out to Oladipo. Pass to Morris. Back to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Morris with it. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. And the Heat lead by 3.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Here's Williams. Here's Reddish. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Heat up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. The period came to a close with them holding a... Thanks for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Lou Williams. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Oh, it's stolen.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
It's Huerter on the wing. 18 feet out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Reddish, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And Reddish playing rugged right now, crashing into the defense, drawing the foul, and draining it.
Team second. At the
That one drops. He ties it up.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Pass to Dedmon. Now here's Hero. Oladipo outside. Here's Dedmon. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Dedmon at 7 feet tall. He's always going to be a load and somebody hard to root out on the inside. That time they had to whack him.
And he's good on the second. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Here's Reddish. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Heat with the lead. To the inside. Here's Morris. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Morris against Williams. Pass to Okongwu. Reddish on the wing. Fires for 3. He drops it from range. Reddish has got 6.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Here's Hero. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
Williams with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Back to Gallinari. Williams against Oladipo. Williams' shot is good. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo with the ball. Okongwu on him. Dedmon, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Reddish for the lead. Here's Gallinari. Outside Herter. Outside Williams. To the middle. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Great open look there. And the Heat lead by 2.
Well, Oladipo determined there, and it pays off, and he continues to improve his outside shot.
Outside, Williams. Count that bucket.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
A minute 4 left in the third. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. And now the Hawks on the break. And Gallinari throws it down.
When you have a guy like Gallinari run the court and you're expecting him to pull up for the 3, he can also fast break and get the layup.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Morris. Back to Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Young with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Tipped away. Now here's Tucker. Not a lot of room. Butler can't get it to go.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And Capella gets it to go.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Lowry left side. Butler passes to Lowry. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks ahead, up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th quarter. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Young against Lowry. Yep, that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Butler. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Lowry. From the baseline. That one off the back iron and out. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Outside Young. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Right side, Butler to take the lead. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
On the push, here comes Atlanta. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with possession here. Down low. Here's Collins. The shake. And Collins with the slam.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
To the paint. It's stolen by Hunter. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Young, the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. 5 on the clock. Into the lane. To the inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Lowry finds Butler. Back to Lowry to take the lead. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Driving to the basket. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Robinson. Now Adebayo. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Launches it. And knocks down the 3.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Here's Young. The shot that time not on target. And Lowry with the defensive effort. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Oh, no good!
Well, Hunter's trying to make an impact on the defensive end right now.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And you feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
And the Heat call time here. They trail by 3. There's 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
There's 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad, Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud. For your ETA.
And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. We're pulling it out for the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. And with
thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the center position. And for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, is patience and precision as a playmaker.
Pass to Young. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And, man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 times a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
From deep. Rebound, Boston. And there's the pass to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Hits the three-point bomb.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Here's Young. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And a dunk by Horford.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Young, and that one clearly a foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
They get the rebound. Brown the pass to Horford. Nobody near Schroeder. Off target with his 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Collins. Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Young kicks to Collins. Young against Tatum. Young's shot is off.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Here's Smart. Rebounded by Capella.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Celtics leading by 4. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Tatum.
Instant offense. Dennis Schroeder can fire up his team with that pretty dribble drive.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Outside Tatum. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Down low. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Oh, Tatum in position. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Smart. And Young, here we go. Count that one. Young's got 7 points in the game.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Young with the steal. Right side, Bogdanovich. Kicks to Collins. Young with no one around. Gets an open look and hits. 9 points in the game so far.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the floor for Boston. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, the display of a little quickness on the drive. Al Horford, sensational.
Here's Young. 9 points in the game so far. And he converts the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Schroeder with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And this is Schroeder's game, right? Get off the dribble drive with a quick first step. Nice.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason, and cap space drying up quickly, and he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Tatum on the wing. With the drive. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. To the middle. Here's Young. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Smart kicks to Tatum. From deep 3-point range. That shot misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And there's Collins on the assist from Bogdanovich. Collins has got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta. For Boston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Left side, Brown. Back to Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford kicks to Tatum. And they call an illegal screen here. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Wow, twice on the pipes from Dennis Schroeder. Woo-hoo!
And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. To the inside, and stolen by Horford. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Schroeder leading the charge. Capella, the pass to Young. And that one is good. And that's 15 points for Trae Young. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich against Tatum. No good there. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Young. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Young with the ball. He's got 17. Inside. Pass to Capella. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Well, we love Al Horford because he's an effective two-way player. His attention to detail on the defensive end.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He ended up with 17.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Shots good by Williams.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically. But he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. And Gallinari kicks to Reddish. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Lou Williams has an excellent feel for how to run the pick and roll. What a look off of that action.
And finished off by Hernangomez.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team third.
Williams scanning the floor. Can't cash in from close range. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Celtics trail by 6. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Cantor dishes to Richardson. Back to Cantor. Nice ball movement by Boston.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Left side, Williams. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
It's Williams with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Cantor inside, working on Williams.
One of the best attributes of Enes Kanter is his physicality. This guy does a tremendous job getting himself to the free throw line.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hernan Gomez. Marcus Smart's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard. To the wing right side. Williams with the ball, picked up by Brown. And Okongwu slams it in.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Schroeder against Williams. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Over Gallinari. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Hawks leading by 7. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Over to the left wing. Here's Herder going inside.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Schroeder passes to Smart. Left side, Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Outside Williams. He feeds it to Gallinari. The dish to Okongwu. Here's Williams. Goes back up. Out to Gallinari. Over in the corner, Williams. 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Okongwu. No good.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
The kick out to Tatum. Puts up a 3. No good that time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Here's Schroeder. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Cantor in at the 5 roaming the paint.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Young passes to Capella. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Schroeder dishes to Cantor. Misses from close range. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. Young outside. The shot. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown wide open. He fires. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Young looking it over. It's Young on the wing. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Now Horford twice on the pipes.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. The 3 from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Young. To the paint. Here's Collins. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Smart passes to Horford. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Atlanta leading by 3. Young outside. In the corner, it's Capella. Goes up on the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Young. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Celtics trail by 6. Schroeder dishes to Brown. Brown champs it in.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. We've got 1:55 left here in the 4th quarter. Hunter on the wing. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Young. Driving inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Young's got 22 points.
Every game you expect Young to have some scoring bursts, but tonight he has been on auto drive.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Young passes to Capella. Schroeder against Young. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Horford dishes to Brown. Fires for 3. And they recover it. Smart kicks it over to Schroeder. Misses the 3. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Young outside. Dishes to Collins. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Young against Schroeder. Young left side.
Well, tremendous defense from Dennis Schroeder. He is willing to give extra effort on that end of the floor.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Yep, it counts.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Young against Schroeder. And here's Young. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
welcome to 2K Sports. Allie, it's all.
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
And it's Capella with the jam.
And this is where Capella excels. Close to the rim, uses his size well to dunk.
Ball passes to Levine. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Young against Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Ball passes to Levine. Driving inside. And the dunk by Levine.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Zach LaVine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star in this league.
Now here's Collins. Clock at 6. Here's Young. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's Ball. Pass to Levine. Back to Ball. Shoots. DeRozan for 3. Ball with it. And it's Young picking him up. Williams from long range. Capella with a rebound. Chris, you think back to the injuries Levine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
He showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky's the limit for him.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
So it's Chicago now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Here's Levine for 3. The shot no good. The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Here's Capella. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
It comes as no surprise that Capella makes that kind of tough finish. He's got a lot of strength and a lot of determination.
Here's Levine. He's got 5. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Young. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Ball. Trailing by 5. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just an amazing ball handler. Sometimes balls move with the rock are flat out unguarded.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, deflected. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Levine. Now Vucevic. The 3 is up. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Here's Bogdanovich. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Ball finds Levine. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Ball passes to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot, and Williams punches it home.
I love the unselfishness that DeRozan plays with. He just wants to make the right play.
Young against Ball, and he lobs it up, and it's Capella with the jam.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing, how to finish these alley-oops.
Now Levine, 5 points in the game. Pass to Williams. Fires it from 18. And that does it for the first quarter. The Hawks on top. They're up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
On the court for the Hawks. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. Levine can't hit.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as he gets. It's just a fluke.
You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Pass to Ball. Back to Levine. DeRozan against Hunter. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Ball. Williams with it. And it's Young picking him up. Jumps up. And the dunk by Levine.
Good at running the correct route. I love that play. I like seeing Levine work hard to beat everyone up the court.
Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Capella. No good that time. Nice D from Vucevic. Pass to Ball. And here is Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
Hawks ball.
For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Young against Ball. Capella, the pass to Young. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ball passes to Levine. Here's Vucevic. Ball outside. And there's the lob. And the NBA is always a coaching carousel, Chris. Sometimes teams just want a new voice. You think that could make a difference?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. It does. A fresh start and sometimes energizes the team, wakes players up to dig a little deeper. And finally, it puts everyone on notice to say, listen, we found the problem. Now, if we keep losing, we could be next.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Back to Capella. Shakes him. Chicago grabs the miss.
Give it up for the D. No fear. Just getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take
Bogdanovich. That's his first personal foul.
1:58 left in the first half. Outside Jones. To the paint. Hunter with a double. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Now just a 4-point Hawks lead.
He's not going to get it easy than that. You don't need to double team him. but you can't leave them all alone.
Here's Young. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Here's Caruso. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. White against Young. Ball stolen. Stolen by Capella. Outside Hunter. Pass to Collins. Back to Hunter. Out to the wing. Young against White. Intercepted. Out on his own on the break. Here's Caruso. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
That's about as high percentage a look as you're going to get running the floor beautifully.
And that one's good. Young.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Pass to Caruso. Back to White. Here's Bradley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Got it.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Capella. Nice move. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Oh, Zach Levine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. How about another?
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And a pretty tightly contested game here. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points and 2 assists. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Turnaround Jay. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Okongwu. Soft touch off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Launches a 3. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Vucevic. Ball's got 5.
And Zoe is feeling no question. He only takes these kind of shots when he's in the zone.
Outside Herter. Outside Williams. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his first points of the game.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
DeRozan outside. Rejected by Okongwu. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Left side Herter. 3-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots. But I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Up top, Gallinari. The layup off target. DeRozan with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. It's rebounded by Levine. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. That one's good for 2.
Now that's an assertive offensive talent. DeRozan is able to use his size to his advantage. And of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal. And I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Outside, Williams. Here he goes. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's White. Over to the left wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle is impressive.
To the inside, Jones. And he converts the layup. Jones has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Outside, Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 6.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Williams against White. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to White. Here's Bradley. He's covered by Gallinari. Caruso misses. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd. To the middle. Here's Bradley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Team foul. At the line.
And so he hits both. 1:10 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Outside, Williams. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And stolen by Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 8 here in this quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to White. Now here's Jones. Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they'll get another chance. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks leading. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And Gallinari throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Definitely move by White inside. I mean, just look how he finds a way through the foul and gets the shot off.
Line for Chicago.
White hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead, leading by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Young with it. And he drives in. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Pass to Levine from deep three-point range. The shot off that time.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Or trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
They've also worked very hard to get the ball inside and have been able to get and hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Young with it, guarded now by Ball. And Collins with the slam.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Ball passes to DeRozan. On the take, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Young against Ball. Outside Young. Back to Capella. And he can't get that one. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Williams passes to Levine. The three ball. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. A good look from Bogdanovic. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Levine passes to Williams. Hunter against Ball. Back to Williams. On the wing, DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Ball against Young. Now here's Vucevic. Pass to Williams. DeRozan right side. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Young, the pass to Bogdanovic.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Young.
2 minutes.
There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Outside Levine. And again, no good by Chicago.
He's got bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. I mean, that's the way to make the comeback happen.
There's a minute 26 left in the final quarter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Young against DeRozan. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Young. From deep. It's rebounded by Levine.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Defensive foul.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball.
The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Outside Young. Inside, Capella. The kick out to Young. And it's off from 3-point range.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be getting.
DeRozan. Cash. And that one brings them within 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And he sinks it.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
At the line for Chicago, Lonzo Ball, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability in his position is truly unique.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset plenty.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Over the land of the...
Welcome to D.A.
Thank you.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the three. And for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Bogdanovich finds Collins. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young against Lowry. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Young left side. Collins trying to break free. Sinks that one from the post.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Lowry against Young. Inside. Here's Butler. That's in. Coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Young. Down low. In the corner, it's Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Lowry dishes to Tucker. Passes it to Robinson. Here's Butler. Deflects the pass. Pass to Tucker. And he jams it with authority.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Young. Following the score by Miami. A three from Bogdanovich. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. And here's Miami. Big stretch here going 10-2. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Robinson kicks to Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing. Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Lowry, good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Young. He's off on that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Lowry has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Lob pass to Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
To the inside, Butler. Atlanta with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Yep, that one goes.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 8. Kicks to Butler. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Capella sends it back. Lowry against Hunter. Second chance shot. Plays it up and banks it in.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
Outside Butler. Into the lane. Three-pointer, Lowry. No good. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
It looks like they're ready.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
First team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Young passes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got his second bucket.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Both free throws good from Tucker. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Young with the ball. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Young's got 6.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Lowry with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Down low. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Here's Young. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Adebayo against Hunter. Adebayo with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 10.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-Star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Young, good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Now, beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. Need to rise up and swat that one away.
Out of bounds. Ball.
Here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. To the paint. Here's Capella. Stolen by Robinson. Here's the break. Tucker, the pass to Lowry. 1:37 left to play here in the half. Back to Adebayo. Over Bogdanovich. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. 6 points for Bam Adebayo. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
That shot off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Outside Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Lowry against Young. Driving in. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. All sorts of time. Rebound, Atlanta. And here is Hunter. He dishes it to Collins. Young looking it over. Over Oladipo. Up again. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 6 points.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to me. Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 8 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And that does it for our half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. Lowry inside the line. Adebayo on the follow. And the Heat lead by 7.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. The first free throw is good.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Markieff Morris subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Butler attacking. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Young. Robinson with the block. Now Dedmon still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And Morris throws it down.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
And some changes here for the Heat. Strus is checked in. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson. For Miami, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The Hawks trail by 8. Now, here is Young. He's got 15. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Woo, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Oladipo finds Hero. And the layup's good off the glass.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Here's Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. He feeds it to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. Kept alive. Collins, good. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
And he drives in. Oladipo with the ball. And there's the call on John Collins. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
2nd team foul.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Dedmon. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Here's Williams. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Adebayo. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his 1st foul of the game. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Shots good from Butler.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler. Wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Williams gets the bucket.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Lowry against Williams. Fires the 3. Here's Butler. Here's the drive.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Williams against Lowry. Williams attacking. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat leading by 10. Here's Tucker. The pass to Robinson. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Williams inside. He's covered by Hero. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Hero. Another miss by Williams.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Pass to Tucker. It's stolen by Reddish. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Strus. It's good from long range. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And so it's Miami. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Tyler Hero. Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the small forward. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 15.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays on the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Lowry against Young. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This is becoming routine, knocking down shots from well beyond the arc, and he makes it look effortless.
Lowry passes to Butler. Adebayo with the ball. From outside the arc, a nice shot by Tucker.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Butler up top. Pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. No good on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Hunter. Collins in the post. Guarded by Tucker. Collins kicks to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And Adebayo sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Three-pointer, Lowry. Hunter grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Lowry. Butler finds Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And Capella sends it back. Young fires away from outside. The quick look, no good that time. Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Butler. He takes it in. Good ball movement here by Miami. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Can they get it? Sinks the three-pointer. Tucker's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Heat.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Young from outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Miami leading by 14. Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
And here's Lowry. From deep three-point range, he can't get it to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Heat.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Bam Adebayo.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Now Lowry from deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Young fires away from outside. Off on that one.
Just can't take that shot with Bam Adebayo on.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The buzz is built. Welcome, sports fans. Thank Allie.
Jason Tatum.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now Atlanta starting five. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And these teams both extremely talented up front. Brent, in your estimation, have the days of the bruising, paint-oriented front court come and gone?
Yeah, I think so, B.A. I think we're looking at the game the way that it should be played. It's a game of movement. It's a game of pace. It's a game of spacing. Right now, you're looking for guys who have versatility. And I don't know when we're going to go back to that rock'em sock'em post-up style play.
Offensive rebound, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Tatum against Collins. Takes the 3. Horford controls the rebound and the putback.
Constant, consistent energy from Al Horford. You love to see him being active out there on the offensive glass.
Outside Young. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Capella with the jam.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Tatum from long range. Pass to Schroeder. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big. And now Horford just not as effective on the offensive end as he once was, but still continues to contribute. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Brown. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far. And for Horford, he still puts up decent totals. Brent, the efficiency is what has faltered.
Well, up there, he's going to start making plays and try to be a conduit for the offense, PA. Coaches trust that decision-making and that experience.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Outside Schroeder. Smart right side. Here's Brown. Out to Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. From downtown. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Tatum's got 5 now.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Schroeder passes to Horford. And here's Tatum. Pass to Schroeder. Again, Boston.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Hawks trailing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle. Right now, they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
Young misses. The Celtics have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Schroeder against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. Young missing again.
But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he's just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
Fires for 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The offensive rebound outside Bogdanovich. Second chance effort. And the nice layup by Young.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Schroeder passes to Brown. Banked it in off the glass. Brown's got 5 now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Celtics. They lead by 6. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Timeout called, the Celtics. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Stolen by Young. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. On the take. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Schroeder against Young. And there's Horford on the assist from Schroeder.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Down low. Here's Brown. And Collins with the big block.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. Inside. The kick to Tatum. 4 on the clock. The 3. That one's good. Takes him 3 for 7.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Capella. Collins outside. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Young way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Up top, Tatum. Takes a 3. And the Celtics have another 3.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. They need this. And the layup is up and in. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Horford. And And here's Brown for three. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Hunter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Basket counts.
This guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's Brown. 7-point differential. And the Celtics another three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Young to the paint. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trae's going to find you.
1:09 left in the first half of this game. Schroeder passes to Tatum. They double team Brown. Tatum's got room. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Back to Young. 44 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Young. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Young's got 12.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Now here's Brown. He's got 11. It's good. He's got 13.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 13 points and 1 assist. It was a return to form for him to... And that should...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Juan Hernan Gomez. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Kanter. Stolen by Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Hunter against Kanter. Over Hunter. Kanter, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. Rebounded by the Celtics. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Celtics.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pritchard, no good. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And Young gets it to go.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Kenner. Capella on the double team. Now Williams. Collins with the rebound.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Kept alive by Atlanta. Hunter on the wing. Back to Collins. Outside Young. Counted and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That's on Josh Richardson.
Personal foul.
And you feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career.
Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Kenner. Back to Richardson. Up and in on the layup.
Not slowing Richardson down right now. Even when you rough him up, he's still finding ways to use his quickness and score the basketball.
Now here's Young. 17 points in the game. To the inside, Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Pass to Richardson. Back to Williams. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. From deep. Richardson, no good. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Young from long range. Offensive rebound. 1:07 left in the third. Goes up again. The kick to Hunter. Up and over Richardson. Outside Young. The 3-ball. Drops in the 3. Young's got 8 points here in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Williams. Cantor inside. Guarded by Capella. Cantor's shot is good.
A reliable finisher who can score in a multitude of ways. Cantor is a tough cover down low.
Outside Young. And he's going for the oop here. And the slam dunk by Capella.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Here's Pritchard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Fires in the triple. And the Celtics lead by 4. Here's Young. And stolen by Williams. It doesn't go for him. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. 6 on the shot clock. Horford passes to Brown. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Young, off the left rim and out.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Smart for 3, and the Celtics another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Young against Schroeder. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clinton Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Now here's Schroeder. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
That one on Capella.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being a scorer. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it. That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And that one's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now Schroeder. Horford outside. Here's Tatum. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got his 5th assist in this one.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
And Young gets it to go.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
It's Smart on the wing. Horford passes to Schroeder. To the middle. Capella with a block. Outside Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Brown. Driving in. And the jam by Brown.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
But both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And that one good. Young's got 27 points.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Brown with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. This one for 3. Brown can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's Young. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Young's got 17 now, just in the second half. Outside Schroeder. To the inside. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
And that's why Horford makes the big bucks. But don't they all? He knows how to deliver a huge shot in the clutch.
Schroeder against Young. And he makes it. Young's got 31.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
And here's Brown. Smart outside. Outside Tatum. Takes the 3. Capella with a block. And he stays with it. Smart passes to Horford. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Capella. Here's Young. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
To the right side. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Smart for 3. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And a deep 3 from Young. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Schroeder with it. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics.